Okay, I know what you guys are thinking right now. Oh, what is this video? And I didn't subscribe for this, but I have an answer for kind of both. One, I am still storyboarding the animation story thing. Yeah, it's taking a while because I'm actually trying to animate the hand movements and stuff. And the second one is not your normal speed art, because after seeing this abomination, this eyesore of a phone, I decided to make a new series of me combining either YouTubers or just well-known people with items, because yeah, I can't really draw. So what you're seeing right now
is my normal state.
So what you're seeing right now is the iPhone Laddi, and yeah, I think the ending result is pretty good. This is the first time I actually ever sketched out on a kind of a speed art thing. So I'm just gonna commentate over what you guys are seeing right now from time to time, but it's gonna be mainly a speed art. So yeah, enjoy until the next time I talk. Okay, this part was kind of like the hardest part for me because her hair is so poofy and not. Okay, if you guys heard me wrong, I said poofy and not poopy. Okay, so yeah, it's all poofy and can't really get the right proportions on this one, so I just had to keep undoing stuff. And yeah, pretty soon I got tired of not having control over my pen, so I put a piece of paper on my tablet, and that worked great. If you use a graphics tablet, just put a paper on it and you would have more control over it. So yeah, you will see that I just undo the whole thing and just, yeah, actually draw over it. It's just a more of a poofy kind of hair style. Yeah, I don't know what else to say here, so yeah. Okay, this part of the hair was the hardest for me because I just had to keep undoing this part because I wanted to get the right proportions. I don't think I recorded the undo part, but I actually did undo this a lot. So yeah, I had to resize the other part of the hair. Yeah, it comes right now. I had to resize it because it didn't really look right. And yeah, I don't know why I'm clapping right now, but it's looking pretty good right now. Okay, yeah, I couldn't draw the other eye, so if they look uneven, that's why. It's kind of like one of the hardest parts. And yeah, the eyes looked kind of weird, so later in the video you will see that I actually just shift the eyes a little bit and, well, the pupils. And I drew the eyelashes but not the actual eyebrows, so it kind of looks weird until like the final product. So if you guys want to stay until that part, you guys can, but judging by this commentary, I don't think even I would stay through this. Right now I'm doing the line art, but I just kept messing up, so I put a piece of paper under it. I think it's starting to kind of lag, but no, never mind. Okay, so yeah, I put a piece of paper and I started to use the curve tool because I was getting just tired of doing the curves and stuff. I got lazy, so yeah. And I think I'm gonna just edit most of this out because it's just awkward silence and pauses. But yeah, as you can see, the eyes look so derpy. Like, one eye is like on one side and the other's on the other side. And it's so weird. So yeah, I just barely noticed that in the middle of me actually coloring it. So that was kind of a pesky task to deal with. And I kind of liked when I did the hair outline because then it was more easier for me because I actually had the paper to control my movements. That's why you don't see me undoing as much. Okay, right here I just try to do like some feet, just like, hey, I'm the Laddi phone, you can't buy me. But no, no, that was just, it didn't work out. No. Right now I got the iPhone gold color because her hair is like a yellowish color on her persona, so that was my reasoning behind this. And the shading on that, no, that wasn't really good. Okay, right here, this is the part where I actually fixed the eye because I barely notice where it's so derpy. It's weird. And I just had trouble filling in the whites because that looked weird too. So yeah, the left eye, I'm pretty sure if you facing this way, like yeah, I don't even know how to say this, so just enjoy me fixing it. This is how I do the eyes. I just put black in the middle of like a lighter color or like some random color, and then I make a new layer with luminosity and make a lighter color than both of those, black and the color below it. I shade it in, and as you can see, I'll change it to purple right now. So I color it in, and then I put some really neon color, pink, some really light color as like those lines, and then the white highlights, of course. You guys get it. The hair, that kind of was like a hard thing for me to do because in the middle of it, I just barely noticed I wasn't coloring on a luminosity layer. So yeah, I was like, why isn't this glowing up? Like, I want it to glow. So yeah, this happened, and it's like a highlighter yellow. I'm like, no, this is not good. This is disgusting. So I just barely noticed I was coloring on a normal layer, and then I changed it to luminosity, as you can see, and it kind of glue. I don't even know if that's the right word, if that even is a word, but it glue up. Then I decided to add these little details because in my opinion, they looked much better than just leaving the hair like that. I tried to do some shading techniques, but no, that didn't work out either. This didn't work out, so I just left it after like 20 minutes of trying. I added some really dark shadings after I added the orange and yellow. For the yellow, I added in white, and for orange, I added in like a dark brownish color because that's like dark orange. And for the skin color, I just basically did my shading technique that I learned from a YouTuber. I'll link his video in the description. It's pretty useful, very useful. And I forgot to add shading to the hair on the skin phone thing, so I added it there. Okay, so for this part, I imagine the light being from that side, from the right side, so I added in the highlights on there and the shadings on the bottom because it's the bottom. Then I decided to add some gradients because I wanted to look like kind of a silverish golden color. So yeah, that's that. And this is nearly the end of the video, but this is partly the finished product. Okay, so what you're seeing now
is to go even further beyond
is the finished product of the iPhone Laddi, and I'm sorry I just had to do that. So what you're seeing now is just iPhone Laddi, the only phone you can't buy because it doesn't really exist, and even if it did, it's iPhone Laddi, you can't buy it. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of the eyes. Those are like kind of different from what I usually do. I'm not sure what happened there, but yeah, I think it's just the eye shapes, and I got that glowing effect I wanted, so I'm kind of proud of this one. So I'm turning this into a weekly series. I think it's gonna be weekly. So this is gonna be a viewer-based series. If you want to be involved in this series, then just comment down below a YouTuber and an item you would like to see combined. Then if I pick your comment, if I like the combination, then I'll be drawing that next. But yeah, as I said before, I am still storyboarding the storytime animation, and I'm nearly done with storyboarding it. So next would be like the outlining, and then I have to color it. Then yeah, it's pretty much done because I got the audio and stuff. So that should be out by either the end of this month or by early to mid-March. Pretty excited to how that's going to be turning out. It's kind of good right now. If you guys want to see a little clip, then here's a little clip. That's all you will get. Okay, so yeah, goodbye and see you next time, I guess.